Okay, this is the projects ahead of us. So I'm not too sure which one to do first. Do I carry on with this, which I'm just draining the radiator? You can see down there. So I've got radiator to do, carburetor because it's still running bloody terribly, and then door seals and other bits and pieces. God, look at that. So I've got another radiator here. So anyway, I'll probably just carry on with that one. And that shouldn't be too big a job. But on the chainsaw front, we've got XL12. And there's these bits there. Man, this is probably been hanging like that for 12 months, I'd imagine. So that's long overdue getting put together. I've also got post hole borer, which that's got spark and compression, so that could be a good one. I might even put that, mix those two up. I've got a 181 that I had to put an aftermarket cylinder in it because the original one is the thin ring model. So that's pretty straightforward. I can probably do that one. I think I've even got a 288 top end for that. I managed to score a Husqvarna one. Well, what do they call it? Mahi or something like that. Yeah, so I might pop that in. It does have a decompression valve on the side of it. So that'd be a good one because that saw, she's been pretty hard. It's been used pretty well, this saw. So I've got that. Now that there, this is a 1100, so it's 100cc, just before the 2100 model. And the problem with this one is the crank flywheel is stripped. The keyway's buggered. So I had to get another crank for it, which I managed to score. But to do that job, I've got to pull this one apart. And the reason I have to do that, that's a 181 case that my neighbour gave me because it was being thrown away. And why I need to do that first is so I can work out how to work these things. And this is all Matthew Olson, his channel. I bought these things off him, which are all of the, well, I had that, but these things here, which is all the bearing pullers, and there's a case splitter under there, and all that sort of stuff. There's a case splitter there. So, yeah, there he is there. Mattio5@aol.com. Yeah, Matthew Olson. Yeah, he's good. He does. He's really onto it. He knows his stuff, that fella. Yeah. So, which one? God. Possibly 181. Get him out of the road. Then those. Or that. Who knows? But there's also a few other bits and pieces to do. This is half the battle, you see, the distraction. A couple of old Mac 15s. We've got in here another 480. I don't have enough bits to finish that, but at least it's something. 143 McCulloch. That one goes. That one behind it doesn't. And that has a centre start on it. That'd be a good one to do. This thing goes very well. And this thing goes, but the carburetor leaks. Bloody ants everywhere. Yeah. Canadian. It goes well. That one needs restoring. This goes well. That one needs restoring. And then we get into the real horrors here. So, yikes. Oh, and I've got a top end for this thing, which is an 8S. I've had that going, but it's got, it doesn't have much compression. But I do have a top end for it because they still make these things, which is the concrete saw. Same size. Anyway, I managed to get a part for that. Yeah, that thing there. These two here. This thing goes, but the timings will up the buggery because it's got, I put a electronic ignition bypass module thing in it, which it works, but it doesn't work, and yikes. That's another one. Anyway, I think we'll just concentrate. Oh, and then of course there's that thing there as well. Rightio, 10-4 over and out.